Hi, Tyler. All right, what's up, guys? I'm just back from ARG state championships out in Medina in Ohio. Uh, Came in first after a very, very long fight with Nova Grapplers
Why don't you
twice
show him the
yesterday.
medal?
Oh, you want me to show the bling?
Yeah, sure.
All right. This thing is surprisingly heavy. It's probably a good 2-3 pounds.
Look at that.
Got a nice little thud on the table. All right, but I was playing Blue Waves, and my starter is Bubble Edge Draco Kid. I went with Bubble Edge Draco Kid as opposed to Master Dagger Draco Kid or Eric, or who else could I have used? Andre. Used him because he's pre-G break. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if it was going to see a lot of GB Grand Blue Rush or any Grade 1 Rush, or if I was going to see like Kagero, which I ended up did seeing there, and Grade 1 Rush. Surprisingly, I saw Kaiser there too, which was pretty cool. But he's easy earliest to use is turn 2. If you want to at least get one card, if you want to wait till to get like 2 cards, you have to wait till like you actually use Generation Break. But yeah, that's my starter. As for threes, for Anger Boils, self-explanatory, and
Just give him a sec to see what it does.
oh,
If people,
I was gonna explain.
well, I mean, if people didn't know, and maybe people didn't want to listen to your explanation.
Okay, well, they can pause the video and then look at the text, I guess.
I suppose.
Anyway, his GB2 is actually pretty useful. I used it once to kill Great Nature. It is second attack, stand. He gets +5, and stand of rear guard he gets +10. On stride, if you stride Tetra Boil, give it +3, and second wave only. Choose two of your rear guards, or choose up to 2 of your rear guards. Stand them and give them both +3. So even if you have, let's just say you strode, this is Tetra Boil, and this is a rear guard, this is a rear guard. You only swung with this one, and then you swing with Tetra Boil. You can still stand this and then give these 2 +3, because you have to choose 2 rear guards and then stand them. It's an auto ability. You have to fulfill as much as you can. So you can cheese your opponent out sometimes like that if you want to do that. And second Grade 3, if anybody can't guess it, it's Tetra Drive. Came out in BT13, still going strong today. Limit Break, he's mainly here for just the Grade 1 Rush matchup, or people who don't want to, just stay grade stuck. Which is second attack. He has to attack second. Then after the 4th attack, Counterblast 2, discard 2, and then you can stand him back up. And also, there's another skill that nobody ever uses, which is Counterblast 1 for +2k to your Vanguard, which will be him. On the Grade 2s, 4 of the finally double rare foiling of Tidal Assault. There's really nothing much to say to explain to him. He's just a restand. He's an attack enabler. He gives us second, third, up to our 3rd wave, so that's cool. Then Foivos, who is he's kind of a pain, but not really. He makes you have to attack a certain way, but it's still good. And then we're gonna go on to the 4 cards that I didn't expect myself to use, but they actually came in really surprisingly good. We have Blue Wave Marine General Damia. Her skill is, it's not GB, so what you do is when your Vanguard attacks, if it's a Blue Wave Grade 3, Soul Blast 1, you choose your Vanguard and 1 other rear guard, give them +2. Then you give herself +2. So on Tetra Drive turns, you Soul Blast 2, and then you'll get +4. So your Vanguard will swing for 33. Your either Foivos or whatever will swing for 13 naturally, and she'll swing for 11, or Tidal Assault will swing for 11, 13. It's actually came in a lot more helpful than a lot of people actually thought it would. And then MVP, Blue Wave Marine General Luciano. He has in his special counterblast. You have to counterblast a Blue Wave, but then he gets +2k and Wave 2 restand. If you are not on Tetra Boil and you're not trying to use the GB2 of Anger Boil or Tetra Drive's Limit Break, this actually comes in a lot more handy than a lot of people take granted for. So don't underestimate this card. It's actually really, really good. Grade 1s. 4 Ocean Keeper Platos because we have Foivos and we have Luciano and we have Tetra Boil and we have another card in our Stride deck that Counterblast. So we need the Counterblast. 3 Stride Enablers. It seems like I would have needed more, but I didn't. 3 Stacia, just a attack enabler. That's pretty much it. And 3 Seagulls. Just Soul Blast out for a +3. I usually do that on turn 2, give it the Tidal Assault, and then his GB effect is actually no, his GB effect is just after 4th wave, if he boosted an attack, then bounce him back to hand. So that's 5k more shield back to your hand that you can use to guard. Now we're gonna go down to our triggers where it gets a little bit weird for me. We'll start down here. Heals, because heals say fuck you crits. To your opponents anyway. And we have Battle Siren Malika because we got the new art. We have my favorite card of Aquaforce, Pyroxene Commander Otter. We have another Otter. We run 6 draw because we need to get to our combo pieces. And technically, I was joking around yesterday. I said I run 10 draw because that is technically another draw trigger. It's the blue wave trigger. Put it to your deck. Put it on top of your deck. Your blue wave Vanguard attacks 2nd or more. Draw a card. And then 2 unflips, which I've never used the entire day. So they can be anything. But this is most beneficial just in case you don't have unflip guards or you don't have or Ocean Keeper Plato in the drop zone. Things that I might want to change in the deck. I don't think there's too much. I just wish there was a way that I had a better replacement for this. That's pretty much it. Onto the G zone. We're gonna start off with G guards first. I ran yesterday 2 of him. He actually came in handy during, I think, my last game, which you guys should have saw on ARG stream. She came in handy probably 2 or 3 times, but the MVP, Dismal. Because if I didn't save my Foivos or my Tidal Assault with that, then I would have lost against Nova Grapplers, Great Nature, and all the other crap that I fought. Now, G units, I ran 4 old art. 2 old art, 2 new arts of Commander Thavas. Persona Flip, give something +5, you can swing from the back. If it's GB3, it's same as regular Wonder Surpasses a Storm Thavas, and your opponent kills 1 rear guard. 2 Wailing Thavas. I've killed people 3 times with this yesterday. It was very, very nice. Every wave that your rear guards make, +5, and you destroy 1 of their rear guards, and you can give them the Glory Maelstrom skill, which is proper. 2 Lambros. I did not go into this at all, actually, yesterday. I used it for the first time in the last 24 hours today, playing against one of my friends. So, keep him in there. He's still, like, at least you could G-assist him away, worst comes to worst. And the thing I relied on the most, and surprisingly, Tetra Boil. With Tetra Boil, I would sometimes go into this first because my opponent wouldn't expect it. I'll swing 2nd and then restand my rear guard, give it +3, and my opponent will just be like, "Wait, can you do that?" Like, yes, that's not the GB3. The GB3 skill is the restanding of him. But yeah, that was it. That's pretty much my deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Woo, we got there. ARG State Champion. Later.